Okay, so there are some problems you see in maths, and if you're not careful, the first thing that will happen to you is fear. Okay, so this says that this equation is equal to 3, and then A is equal to this one, and B is equal to this, and we are asked to get A plus B. Okay, so what are you expected to do? Now, the first thing is that, of course, this is an Olympiad maths problem, which is also common with German maths. Okay, so what do you do here? This is a very tactical question that demands reasoning, deep one. So you would discover that if I take the square of the first term that was given to me, this one, that's the square of both sides. First of all, let me start with the left hand side. If I take the square of the left hand side, I'm going to get something like this in the expansion. In fact, let's do that. So if we square this, that's going to give us x plus 1. So this is going to give us x times x is x squared, and x times 1 over x is 1. 1 over x times x will give us another 1, and 1 over x times 1 over x will give us 1 over x squared. Okay, and so from there we are going to have x squared plus 1 over x squared, then plus 1 is 2. Now the first thing it has done for us is that it has introduced a relationship between A and the first thing that was given to us. So in other words, I can come here and substitute my x plus 1 over 3, plus 1 over x, which they said is 3. And so remember that here is x plus 1 over x all squared. Okay, so if I continue this side, so they said that the first equation says that x plus 1 over x is 3. So that means 3 squared is going to be equal to, this one now is my A, and that is now plus 2. So that means my A is equal to, if I take these 2 to this side, I'm going to have 9 minus 2, which is going to give me 7. What do we do next? So now the next thing that you can configure here is that if you pick this same x plus 1 over x, now remember our intention now is to see how we can bring in this into our equation to be able to get the value of b, so that we can now get a plus b. All right, so how do I get, remember that one is s cubed plus 1 all over s cubed. Okay, so of course you know that if you also multiply this your b, which is this x squared all over 1, plus 1 over x squared, you are going to obtain this one. But there's going to be a little problem. Now let's open the bracket and see. So here we are going to have x times x squared will give us s cubed. X times this is going to give us 1 over x, because x will cancel 1x down, so we have 1 over x, and then plus this one now, 1 over x times this is going to give us x, and 1 over x times this is going to give us 1 all over s cubed. Okay, so now you can now clearly see that we have s cubed plus 1 all over x raised to power 3. Then now why did I do this? Because this is the value of my b, so I need it to be together. So now I will bring out these 2 that I do not need. Okay, so let me write those ones that I do not need in another color, maybe white. So I will have 1 over x plus x. Now this expansion, let me bring it down. This expansion gave me what I have on the right hand side. Now, but I do not need this one that is in white. I want to get only this. So the question now is, what do I do to this left hand side to be able to cancel out this? Okay, now there is something I can add to this bracket that when I multiply with this, I am going to cancel out this. Remember that this one that is already here gave me the whole of this now. So I now need to add an extra thing here that by the time these two things multiply, it will be able to cancel this. Now, and what is that? You can see that if I multiply this bracket by minus 1, x times minus 1 will give me minus x. And the 1 over x times minus 1 will give me minus 1 over x. And these two things will cancel out this. And that's exactly what I needed. So I am going to bring in minus 1 into the bracket of the second. So see what I am saying. So what I'm supposed to now have is x plus 1 over x into the bracket of x squared plus 1 all over x squared, then minus 1. So this is enough to help me get only this. Now watch the expansion. Let's do it now and see what that is going to give us. So x times x squared is going to be x cubed. X times this, we got 1 all over x. Then x times minus 1 is minus x. So here we now come over here. 1 over x times x squared will give us plus x. 1 over x times this will give us 1 all over x cubed. And then 1 over x times minus 1 will give us minus 1 over x. So this is just the only trick here. And like I said, it is a result of deep thinking. You have to be very fast to be able to get this. And so what do you do next? So you can clearly see now that 1 over x will remove minus 1 over x. X here will remove x. So I will just have s cubed plus 1 all over s cubed. And that's all I needed, which is my b. So at this time now, I can now come to the left hand side and do my substitution. So what is my x plus 1 over x? That's 3 into bracket. What is x squared plus 1 all over x squared? That is a. And my a is 7. Then minus 1. So because I needed only numbers. And so this is going to give me 3 times 6, which is 18, is equal to b. And so you are done. What therefore is our a plus b? That is equal to our a is 7 plus b, which is 18, and that will give us 25. Okay, so this is my approach of getting the value for a plus b, and my answer is 25. Kindly try your own and then let me see what you think. Is there an easier way of doing this same question to get this solution? Let me see what you think in the comment section. Please kindly like and then make your comments in the comment section, and please do share our videos. We'll see you in our next content. Bye.